show you how is everything presented, and also we'll show you an extra how to make a homemade tomato sauce. It's a little spicy and delicious same time, and those two, anything with seafood, rice, they all go together, and it's really good, very delicious thing. So we got some olive oil. We're gonna go ahead and grease the bottom of this pan and around it, and we'll show you how we're gonna lay it all down together, and we're gonna set the salmon on the top. What I like to season the bottom of the pan. This way when I lay down, I got also an Old Bay that I'm using for seafood seasoning, and we're gonna just like put it in the bottom, because I want everything to taste the same. You know, all the vegetables and the fish itself and all that. So I'm gonna put a little bit of salt also in the bottom. Then we'll show you, and slowly, and we're gonna go ahead and start laying the potatoes on the bottom. So same way, we're gonna go ahead and slice the tomatoes. And we're gonna lay it on the top of the potatoes. There we go, and we'll lay everything down. After, when you bake everything, it's gonna be like basically everything is cooked, and the tomato gives it a little juice. It becomes like really soft, and the liquid from the onion is basically, you're gonna have a sauce, you know, just from the vegetables itself. So, and you got all that, and we're just gonna go ahead and lay it down on there. And the oil from the salmon, it's gonna keep, you know, make it more flavor. So, and we'll just like also season from the top, the vegetable, and got some garlic, and we're just gonna slice it. And we're gonna just drizzle it right on the top. And now the salmon. It's just gonna sit like that on the top of it and get some of that oil. On the top, some of the vegetables. And we're gonna put some Old Bay on the top of it. This one is basically just gonna be like a slow baking. That's what we're doing, slow baking. Not a whole lot of salt, just easy on it, because you already seasoned under, so, and that's it. Now it goes in the oven for about 45 minutes or so on low heat, and we're gonna put it for about like 160 so for about 45 minutes or so. Alright, now we're gonna show you guys how to make this tomato sauce that's gonna go with our dish, which is we're just gonna go ahead and dice some tomatoes. It doesn't take much, and it's really, really delicious. So it doesn't matter the size, how you're gonna dice it, because you're gonna smash it anyway. You're gonna make it like a sauce. And it doesn't require much. It's basically just your tomatoes. If you have chili flakes or even fresh chili, but just make sure it's the same color as red, because you don't want it to be two different colors. Even if it's basically you're making like a salsa, but this is a different flavor. You're not adding no coriander or cilantro in it or anything like that. Let's go ahead and turn our fire on. Get that the oil heated. What I cook is basically, that's our lunch, our dinner. It's only for 2 people, so it's just for me and my wife, and that's it. And this is our daily life style. So just cook that for a little bit until everything is translucent and soft. Then we'll add a little bit of salt, and we'll add crushed chili or pepper. It might take a couple of minutes. You know, it's all depends. Personally, myself, I prefer to have like a, you know, a ripe tomato over a hard one. But today, that's what I found at the market. So I have to do whatever I have to do to make it happen. So. We got some crushed red bell pepper or cracked pepper. So we're gonna go ahead and add some in there. We're not gonna add too much because my wife, she doesn't like spicy food. So, and we're gonna add water to it too. This sauce, it has to be a little bit spicy. And we got some hot water. Let it cook for a minute. Then we'll show you. This is basically, that's it. Now it's just time for the tomato to get soft and start like smashing it. And that's it. And it's all done. We're not adding no oil. We're not adding nothing. Just leave it for a minute and we will show you. All right. You can puree it if you want, if you like it very smooth, you know, texture. Or if you like to have those, you know, like a crunch to it, then I will leave it the same way I'm doing it right now. This actually sauce, it's really, really good if you have like, you know, tortilla chips. You're watching a game or anything, you can just dip into it. You just need to get the water evaporated. Once it's evaporated, it gets thickened together like a stew style. then your sauce is done, or your salsa is done. And it doesn't have to be warm to eat it with your food. You can eat it cold. It's really, really delicious. This is it. And we will see you when we put everything together, and we'll show you how everything and how we eat it and all that.